Wildcats wearing their whites, green letters and numbers. Ferris State in their red with gold letters and numbers. And the jump ball goes to Ferris State. Erickson has the basketball, comes to the near side now. Hazelton left wing. Blairbout takes it top of the key, puts it into the hands of Scholler. Hazelton takes it right box, being worked by Dudek. Backs his way down. Hazelton puts it up and in. And Ferris State has the first lead of the afternoon. 20 seconds gone by here in the first half. Gittens Jr. along with Dylan Keel on the floor for the Wildcats. Julian Smith has it top of the key. Goes to his left side with Gerald, who's wearing the pink shoes this afternoon on this fine February day. Dudek has it left wing. Dudek goes to the left side, keeps it with Gerald. Gittens Jr. pull up, jump shot, got it from the free throw line. And the Wildcats have tied this at 2. We've played 1 minute of basketball, tied at 2 here from Vandeman Arena. Taking the basketball is Erickson, goes to the free throw line, puts it into the hands of Ding Ring. Ring goes to the far side now, playing with that knee brace on his left knee. Pulling up 4-3, Erickson got it, and it's 5-2 in favor of Ferris State. These two teams were fairly even down in Big Rapids. Wildcats actually had a lead as Keel hangs, missed the layup. Rebound is stolen by Dylan Keel. Left box and let him play. Privet reverse layup blocked by Ring. And now it's Privet putting it back up for 2. What a sequence there as the Wildcats find a way to steal a possession and pull within 1. Erickson, fadeaway jumper, got it. It's 7-4 in favor of Ferris State. Ferris State has started 3 of 3 from the floor. Wildcats 2 of 3, and we're going to have a foul away from the ball. It's going to be on Ferris State. That's Hazelton's first, team first. 7-4, Ferris State leads Northern Michigan. Dylan Keel with the basketball, top of the key, goes to his right side, uses a screen from Julian Smith. It's his man in the air, that's Ring, missed. Loose ball, rebound goes to Jackson Dudek. Dudek, top of the key, squares up for 3 in the tie, off the mark. Rebound into the hands of Hazelton of Ferris State. Ferris State wants to run, here's Erickson. Right wing, 3, no good off the front iron. Dudek gets the board for the Wildcats. Wildcats going to slow things down. 7-4, Ferris State leads. 2.5 minutes gone by in this first half. Dylan Keel with the basketball. Top of the key. Thought about it. Ring goes to guard him. Here's Gittens. Gittens pull up. Jump shot. Got it. And Gerald Gittens has 4 of the 6 points. Erickson brings the ball up between the rings for Ferris State. We approach 3 minutes gone by here in the first half. Ring with the basketball, gives to Erickson, right wing, being worked by Julian Smith. Erickson picks up his dribble, gives to Hazelton, hand in his face. We played 3 minutes of basketball. We're going to have a foul on Julian Smith right in front of Matt Mackerzak and the Wildcat bench. That's his first, team first. Ring inbounding the basketball for Ferris State. Scholler with the basketball on the main of the Wildcat. Going between his legs, goes to the right side. Now uses the screen from Erickson. Scholler still with the basketball, comes to the near side. Hazelton, there's going to be a charge on Blairbout. And the Wildcats will get the basketball down 7-6. 16:46 left here in the first half. Dylan Keel, Gerald Gittens Jr., Privet, Dudek, and Julian Smith on the floor for the Wildcats. Dylan Keel with the basketball, right elbow. Now goes back to the top of the key with Gittens. Gittens floats it up, was looking for an alley-oop with Dylan Keel. Keel and Gittens not on the same page, and it's out of bounds off the Wildcats. Miscommunication between Gerald and Dylan. Bingham checks in for the first time. Ferris State with the basketball, laying it up and in is Hamilton. And it's 6 in favor of Ferris State. Hamilton, Hazelton, Bingham, Clairbout, and Jimmy Scholler on the floor for Ferris State. Privet has the basketball for the Wildcats. Privet, Dylan Keel, Dudek, Julian Smith, and Gittins for the Wildcats. Spinning at the free throw line is Dylan. Right box, kept his pivot foot, draws the contact, missed the shot. Will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. 16:02 left here in the first half. Wildcats trail 9-6. Dylan Keel at the charity stripe, though, for the Wildcats. Hazelton just in front of Coach Bronkema and Ferris State. Dylan's free throw is good. Hazelton will take a seat. Checking in is Jackson Whitaker. Whitaker and Clairbout, Jimmy Scholler, Bingham, and Hamilton on the floor for Ferris State. Lane violation is going. We're going to have a foul on Bingham before the shot. That's his first, team 4th. So Dylan Keel will get another free throw still, as players were boxing out before the free throw was even off his hand. Dylan's free throw on the way. That one's true, and the Wildcats pull within 1. 4-1 fouls in favor of Ferris State. Not a stat you want to be in the lead of. Hamilton has the basketball to the near side now. Goes to the far side into the hands of Whitaker. Scholler, right wing, puts on the deck, right elbow, goes to Bingham in the right corner. Bingham being worked by Dudek, traveled with the basketball. The Wildcats get it back. 9-8 is your score. That brings us to our first media timeout. We'll come back as this stop of the action is presented by First Bank with 9 locations to serve you. Back in 30 seconds on the Wildcat Sports Network.
For golfing, gaming, meetings, or simply great entertainment and dining. Transform your trip into a veritable vacation.
Goes to the right side, Klesmit, right corner, 4-3, off the mark, rebound goes to Jackson Dudek. Dudek gives the Wildcats a fresh 20, 15.5 left here in the first half. Wildcats down 9-8. Dylan Keel gets inside, left box, lays it up, off the glass, and the Wildcats have their first lead at 10-9. Hamilton on the far side being worked by Luster. Hamilton, left elbow, stops, puts in the hands of Whitaker, back to Hamilton. We go to the right side of the floor now with Jimmy Scholler. Clairbout, right box, working on Dudek, goes up left hand, got the hoop and the harm. He'll go to the free throw line for the old-fashioned three-point play. We've played 4 minutes and 56 seconds here in the first half. Ferris State has an 11-10 lead. Clairbout at the charity stripe. Free throw on the way is good. And Ferris State has a 2-point lead. Checking in for the first time is Owen Hardy. As Hardy gets his first action, also in that game is Brown Boyd. Dylan Keel with the basketball, being double teamed in the backcourt. Merck wants to run. He crosses half court, puts it in the hands of Biggie. Biggie lays it up, draws a contact, no foul. Rebound goes to Brown Boyd. Hamilton on the far side now being picked up by Luster. Switches off with Klesmit. We're going to have an offensive foul on Ferris State. On Brown Boyd. His first, team 5th. And the Wildcats are nearing the 1-and-1 bonus. Ferris backs off on the press. Wildcats with the basketball. Top of the key is Dylan Keel. He lost his shoe. Klesmit with the basketball. Steps on it. Dudek, 4-3, top of the key. Got it! And the Wildcats have a 13-12 lead as Dylan Keel is going to put his shoe back on. Dudek gives the Wildcats another lead. As Dylan's trying to get the knot out, they're going to play some basketball. Dillon not even playing with a shoe yet, trying to get it back on as Hamilton brings it between the rings, being worked by Luster. Hamilton goes to the right side now, trying to find Royd Brown. Brown Boyd for three, got fouled. He'll go to the free throw line for three. Biggie's first, team third. Donovan Brown Boyd at the free throw line. These two teams used to playing tight games. Brown Boyd's free throw is good. Nobody coming off of Coach Bronkema's or Coach Makerzak's bench. Brown Boyd's second one is good, and he'll get another. Brown Boyd and Bingham in the game, along with Hardy, Hamilton, and Whitaker. He missed the third rebound, goes to Hardy, puts it up, no good. Bingham goes to the board, stolen by Murray. Murray, left wing, trying to crossover dribble, picked up his dribble, gives to Dudek. Dudek hit a three in his last possession. Fleshman, three ball, right wing, around and out. Rebound goes to Brown Boyd. Boyd brings it to the near side into the hands of Hamilton. Hamilton goes left box, lays it up off the glass, got the hoop and the harm. And Ferris State up 16-13 with 13:40 left here in the first half. Hamilton going to the line to try to complete this three-point possession. One dribble, free throw on the way is good. 4-point Ferris State lead, 17-13, 13-37 left here in the first half. Biggie Luster with the basketball, gives to Murray. Mark on the eye of the Wildcat, gives to Dylan Keel, back to Mark on the left wing. Thought about the alley-oop, Dudek gets inside, he'll lay it up, has it blocked by Brown Boyd. Bingham was also in the area. Bingham, free throw line, gives, three ball, Whitaker, no good. Dudek gets the board. Merck brings the ball up for the Wildcats on the right wing, gives to Biggie Luster. Luster being worked by Whitaker. Finds Dylan Keel. Brown Boyd on Dylan. Dylan left hand, lowers his shoulder, puts it up, right hook, no good. Luster on the tip, no good. Rebound off a Hardy, saved by Brown Boyd. 17-13, Ferris leads. 12:40 left here in the first half. Hardy with the basketball on the left wing, finds Whitaker, wide open, Brown Boyd, left corner, scores up for three, off the mark, rebound goes into the hands of Whitaker. Hamilton, right elbow. Hamilton wants to drive, and we're going to foul on the ground on Derek Murray.
Ball on Derek Murray, that's his first, team fifth.
It's his first, team fifth. Ferris also has 5 team fouls. Jimmy Scholler and Ethan Erickson back in the game for the Bulldogs. Bingham on the entry pass. Finds Erickson, right wing. Erickson puts the ball on his left hand, right elbow, pull up, jump shot. That one's no good. Dylan Keel with the rebound. Dylan pushes it up. Goes right up the gut, left box, lays it up and in. And the Wildcats trail 17-15. 12 minutes to go here in the first half. Erickson with the basketball. Being worked by Murray. Luster comes on the switch. Erickson left elbow, floats it up. Got fouled. They're going to say it's on the ground. That foul is on Biggie Luster, his second. This time the action's presented by First Bank, where it's all about people. Back in 1 minute on the Wildcat Sports Network. Casey Ford back at Vandeman Arena on 100.3 The Point, 93.5 AM 600, and on Flow Sports. Ferris State has a 17-15 lead, 11:52 left here in the first half. Whitaker gets it in to Bingham. Ethan Erickson on the left wing, goes right side with Bingham. Bingham pull up, free throw line, miss it off the front iron. Peter Lados checks in for the first time. Brian Parzik now in the game on senior day for Northern Michigan, trying to work his way back into game shape. Parzik left wing, gives to Privet. Privet puts in his left hand, hands out to Gerald Gittens Jr. Right elbow, leaves it for Lados. Lados spins in the right box, goes up, has it blocked by Claremont into the hands of Ethan Erickson. Erickson brings it up the gut, now goes to the far side of the floor. Erickson with the basketball on the man of the Wildcat. Top of the key, step back for three, got it. Ethan, one of the best players in the GLIAC, now has 8 points. 20-15 is your score. Lados right corner. Julian Smith tees up the three, no good. Rebound goes to Sam Privet. Fresh 20 for the Wildcats. 10:45 to go here in the first half. Julian gives to Gerald. Lados on that left wing. Hands off to Julian Smith, gets inside, kiss off the glass, no, Bingham with the board. Erickson to the near side, crosses the timeline. Wildcats trail 20-15, Ferris State basketball. Whitaker has the ball, goes to his left hand, in the left box now. Throws it down into Claremont, back out to Whitaker, squares up for three, got it. And it's 23-15 in favor of Ferris. Gittens with the basketball near the timeline, now retreats towards the Wildcat bench, finds Privet. Privet with the ball, we're halfway through this first half. 8-point Ferris lead. Lados gives to Privet. Privet spins in the paint on Bingham, hits the shot, got fouled. He'll go to the free throw line for one.
Falls on Michael Bingham, that's his second. Team 6.
9:47 left here in the first half. Wildcats trail by 6, can cut it to 5. Privet at the charity stripe. Privet, Peter, Gerald, Julian, and Parzik on the floor as the free throw is no good. And getting hit in the face is Ding Ring as he goes down. I believe we're going to have an official timeout here to take a look. As the foul's on Gerald Gittens Jr., they'll go to the replay monitor. We'll take this timeout. This Stop of the Action is presented by First Bank, where it's all about people. Back in 30 seconds on the Wildcat Sports Network. Free throw on the way is good. He'll get another. 7-point Ferris advantage. 9:45 left here in the first half. Ring playing with that left knee brace on. Ben's free throw on the way is good. Back to an 8-point Ferris lead. Privet with the basketball, comes to the near side, puts in the hands of Gerald Gittens Jr. Right corner is Julian Smith in that right box. Kicks it back out to Gerald. 20 on the shot clock, 9:33 on the game clock. 25-17 is your score in favor of Ferris. Gerald Gittens Jr. left wing, gives to Brian Parzik. Parzik puts it on the deck, and there's going to be an offensive foul on the Wildcats. That's going to be on Sam Privet.
That's
his first, team 8th. Ring will inbound just in front of the Ferris State bench. Ferris State has a chance to go up double figures on this possession. They're out with the basketball, hands off to Scholler. Scholler goes to the right side to Whitaker. Claremont in that right box. Puts the ball in his hand, spins, two-handed slam from the right box. And a 27-17 lead in favor of Ferris. Parzik and Gittins in the backcourt. Gittins picked up his dribble. Privet with the basketball, gives to Parzik, right wing. Right corner now is Julian Smith. Back to Brian Parzik. Wildcats will set up shot. 15 seconds to go on the shot clock. Gittins already has 4 points. Free throw line, gets inside, bounce pass to Peter. Saves it right corner, 3-ball, missed. Rebound goes to Ethan Erickson. Erickson on the far side wants to run. Erickson spins, steps back. Top of the key, squares up, 4-3, off the mark, rebound off of Peter Lados, and it's going to be Ferris State basketball. Peter and Privet were both fighting for it. Wholesale changes for the Wildcats. Dudek, Klesmet, Keel, Luster, and Murk in for Northern. Ferris State up 10, 27-17. Clearbout with the basketball. Ball in his right hand, hook shot, missed. Rebound goes to Mickey Luster. Here comes Murk now for the Wildcats. Derek with the basketball. Crossover, now brings it back out. Goes to the right side now with Biggie. Murk, left wing. Uses a screen from Dudek. At the free throw line, gives it back to Dillon. 10 on the shot clock, 8 minutes to go in the first half. Dillon gives it Dudek, right wing. Dudek, free throw line, 5. Gives it Dillon in the right box. Dillon goes up, fadeaway jumper, got it! As the shot clock was sputtering, and it's 27-19 in favor of Ferris. Ethan Erickson goes to Jimmy Scholler on that right wing, being worked by Biggie Luster. Gives it back to Erickson. As Erickson has it top of the key, step back, 4-3, got it. So smooth. 30-19 is your scores. Murk's trapped in the backcourt. Klesmet wide open, right wing, 4-3, missed off the front iron, and the rebound goes to Whitaker. Ethan Erickson on that right wing, deep 3, got it! He's starting to heat up. Timeout, Wildcats. This Stop the Action's presented by First Bank, where it's all about people. Back in 1 minute on the Wildcat Sports Network. Gittins with the basketball, gives it Dylan Keel. Keel back to Gittins, gonna cross the timeline. As he lost the basketball, we're gonna have a foul on Ferris. That foul is gonna be on Jimmy Scholler.
Coming back in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Back here on the Radio Results Network, Gerald Gittins was just fouled. For those watching on Flow Sports, Gittins going to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. Jimmy Scholler picks up the foul. That is his first, team foul number 7. Gittins free throw on the way, no good. Dylan Keel with the rebound in the right box. Fresh 20 for the Wildcats. 7 minutes to go here in the first half. Left corner 3, Klesmet got it! And the Wildcats down 11. Looking for some urgency here as Klesmet hits his first 3. Hazelton has a soul by Luster. Wildcats on the run. Gerald Gittins, kiss off the glass is good. Wildcats on a 5-0 run. Coach Andy Brockman with a timeout. Wildcats have completed the pizza portal process. That's part of the pizza portal by Little Caesars of Marquette. Ding ring back in for Ferris State. Whitaker, Jimmy Scholler, Ethan Erickson, and Hazelton in the game for Ferris State. Scholler with the basketball as his team has a 9-point lead. Crosses the timeline. Hazelton takes it. Hazelton puts it on the deck. Near that right box. Gets in the paint. Kicks it back out to Ethan Erickson. Ethan, top of the key. Uses a screen from Hazelton. Hazelton now gets it top of the key. Gets inside, floats it up and in. And just like that, Ferris State has a 35-24 lead. Klesmet with the basketball, finds Dylan Keel. It's kicked around. It's out of bounds. It's Wildcat basketball. Coach Bronklin telling his team to sit down. As Gittins is going to inbound this basketball. 35-24, under 6 to play in the first half. Biggie Luster on that left wing. Finds Kleshman, top of the key. Lets his man fly past and tees up the three. Off the front iron. Rebound goes to Hazelton. Wildcats looking for something to cheer about. The fans and get behind. Ding ring. Missed the shot. Rebound goes to Privet. Wildcat fans just looking to bust out to cheer about something. Their foul is going to be on Whitaker.
Foul on Jackson Whitaker. That's his first.
That's putting the Wildcats back to the charity stripe for a 1-and-1. As checking back in is Hamilton and Brown Boyd. Each team has 8 fouls apiece.
1-and-1.
Gerald already with 4 first half points. Make it 5. Dylan Keel has 8 of the 25 for the Wildcats. Gittins has 6 points. Trying to make it, oh, now they just updated again. Has 7 points, trying to get 8. This lag in the system is frustrating at times here. As it's 35-26 in favor of Ferris State. Ding ring goes to the left side with Hamilton. Hamilton on the left wing being worked by Gittins Jr. Goes back to the top of the key. Ring puts it in his left hand. Back out to Hamilton. Squares up for 3. Left wing, no good. Rebound in the hands of Gittins. Gittins wants to run. Gittins going to the right box. He got fouled by Brown Boyd. And he'll go to the free throw line for a 1-and-1, I believe. Are they going to call this a shooting on the ground? That's what the officials are talking about underneath the Ferris State hoop. One official put 2 fingers in the air. We're going to call a blocking foul, 2 shots. So Gerald Gittins Jr. is going to the line shooting 2. Gittins free throw on the way is good. Wildcats pulled within 8 with 5:11 left here in the first half as Bingham and Hardy check back in for the Bulldogs. The second one on the way is good. Got the shooter's bounce. And the Wildcats pulled within 7. 35-28. 5:06 to go in this first half. Hamilton to the near side across the timeline. 21 on the shot clock. Bingham with the basketball. Hands off to Hamilton. Has it stripped. Gets it back near that timeline. Hamilton on that right wing. Uses a screen from Hardy. Hamilton pull up. Jump shot. Baseline. Got it. You don't see that mid-range jump shot performed well anymore. Hamilton just nailed it. Ball's knocked out of bounds. It stays with the Wildcats. Eric Murrick and Julian Smith checking in for the Wildcats as Kleshman's going to be out along with Biggie Luster. Dylan Keel on the entry pass. He's out there with Gerald Gittins Jr. and Murray, Julian Smith, and Sam Privet. Keel gets it into Gittins. Gittins bounce past the Keel, crosses the timeline on the far side. Dylan, free throw line, gets inside, lays it up. No good. Rebound goes to Bingham. 37-28, Ferris with the lead and the ball. Bingham with the basketball, gives to Brown Boyd. Brown between his legs. He's going to have an offensive foul, I believe, as Julian Smith went flying. No, they call this on Julian Smith. It looks like Brown Boyd uses off arm, sent Julian flying, and the foul is going to be on Julian Smith. Like the officials Trying to get this one in control. Brown Boyd at the free throw line. On the way is no good. Rebound goes to Derek Murray. Murray goes to the far side of the floor. Murray goes to Dylan Keel. Just inside that right wing three-point line. Murray makes the entry pass. Goes back to Gerald Gittens on the right side now. Gittens goes to the left. Squares up top of the key. 4-3. Got it! Wildcats pull it in 6. 37-31. Under 4 to play in the first half. Hamilton now being worked by Gerald. Top of the key is Hamilton. Left elbow. Stops. Gives to Hardy. Hardy, left box. Spins. Hook shot. Good. 39-31 Ferris State. 3:30 to play. Media timeout on the horizon. Julian Smith, right wing. 3. Around and out. Rebound goes to Jimmy Scholler. Scholler right up the gut. Goes to the right side of Brown Boyd. Right wing. 3. Ball. Got it. 42-31, Ferris State leads. Gittens with the basketball. Julian has Pritch wide open. They don't see him. And the Wildcats are going to set up shop. 3 minutes left exactly in this first half. 15 on the shot clock. Gerald Gittens Jr. on the left wing. Gittens goes back door to Privet. Reverse layup. Got it. Wildcats down 9. 2:50 to go. Hamilton using Bingham as a shield. Goes back to Bingham on that right wing. He squares up for 3. That was no good. Jimmy Scholler the rebound. Missed the shot as Murray redirected that shot. The Wildcats trail by 9 with 2.5 left in the half. Gittens with the basketball, uses the screen. We're going to have a charge on the Wildcats. That foul is going to be in Derek Murray. And that brings us to a break in the action. This stuff, the action is presented by First Bank. Visit them online at first-bank.com. Back in 1 minute on the Wildcat Sports Network. Timeline for Ferris State on that right wing. 2:12 left here in the first half. Erickson with the basketball on the left wing for Ferris. Gets inside right box. Scholler reverses himself. Trying to find Bingham. It's stolen by Kleshman. Wildcats under 2 to play here. Down 9 points. Kleshman with the basketball, gives to Dylan Keel. Dylan goes to Kleshman. He slipped back out to Dudek. Tees up, top of the key, 4-3. It's good! Jackson Dudek has now hit 2 threes, and the Wildcats trail by 6. 42-36. 1:36 left in the half. Erickson with the basketball. Leans in, floats it up, got it. 8-point Ferris State lead. Murray with the basketball, crosses the timeline. Murray, right wing, gives to Gerald. Gerald Gittens Jr. on the mouth of the Wildcat. Gittens has it hang, left elbow, Dudek, 4-3 again. It's off the back iron, and Jimmy Scholler gets the rebound for Ferris. Erickson. Right corner, 3 ball, no good. Murray gets the board, under a minute to play. Murray, Gittens Jr., Dylan Keel, Kleshman, and Dudek on the floor. Murray pulls up, miss, rebound loose, goes to Erickson. About 9-second differential between shot clock and game clock. Ethan Erickson holding near the timeline. Gittens backing off. Erickson uses a screen from Bingham. And there's going to be a loose ball fall on the Wildcats trying to get through that screen.
Falls on Gerald Gittens Jr. That's his second.
That foul goes on Gerald Gittens Jr. That's his second. Double bonus now for Ferris State. I didn't see a lot there.
Even Erickson on the line. Shooting a double bonus.
First one from Erickson is good. Erickson for Ferris State has 17 points. Missed that second free throw. Wildcats trail by 9, 45-36. 13 seconds to go here in the first half. Merck with the basketball, under 10 to play. Gives to Gerald Gittens Jr. Gerald goes to the right side. Gets inside right box, lefty layup, no good. Dillon with the foul, no good. And that's going to end. No, we're going to have a foul on Bingham before the half over Grand Valley State. Grand Valley's first loss in conference. 79-77, Grand Valley falls at Parkside. As Dylan Keel hits the front end of the two. That's a big win for Parkside, a team we get to play the last week of the season. Dylan Keel hits both. Wildcats trail 45-38. Jimmy Scholler gets it into Erickson. Gittens, Keel, Julian Smith, Dudek, and Privet. Dylan Keel stops, pops, drops, and the Wildcats pull within 5, 45-40. Jimmy Scholler, Hazelton, Clairbout, Ring, and Erickson on the floor for Ferris State. Ring with the basketball. Goes to the right side. Here's Hazelton in the paint, draws contact, got the floater to go, and Ferris State goes back up by 7, 47-40. Keel between the rings, goes to the right side. Dillon with 12 points, gives it Julian Smith. Here's Gerald now. Gerald goes back to that right side, right elbow. Left corner, Julian Smith squares up, 3. Does not get the shooter's roll. Privet with a rebound. Julian gets it back. Left wing. Goes inside. Leaves it for Dylan Keel. Off his foot. Stolen by Ethan Erickson. Erickson with the basketball for Ferris State. This team up 7. Right to the hole. Lays it up. No good. Privet challenged it. Dudek got the board. Julian Smith steps into a 3. It's good. Wildcats down 4. 47-43. 1.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Erickson spins, right elbow out of control. Privet picks up the foul.
Falls on Sam Privet.
That's his second, team first. We have Hazelton. And now the officials are talking. Breaking the action right now as they're conversing. Hazelton on the entry. No, I think they're debating where this ball's going to be inbounded at. It's going to be inbounded on... No, they're going to put it back underneath the basketball hoop. Confusion of where it was going to be. It was going to be on the sideline or underneath the hoop. Hazelton on the entry pass. Gets it into Clairbout. Clairbout right wing. Puts it in the hands of Hazelton. On the baseline. Goes back to that right elbow. Gets inside right box. Blocked by Dudek. Another foul on the Wildcats. As they're going to get Dudek with a foul.
Falls on Jackson Dudek. That's his third.
That's his third, team second. Interesting start to the half, a little bit slower. 47-43 as the free throw is around and out from Hazelton. 18-18 left here in the game. 4-point Ferris State advantage. Coach Mackerzak leaving Dudek out there with the 3 fouls. Hazelton, the second one is good. 48-43 is your score. Gittens picks up his dribble. Long pass to Privet in that right corner. Squares up for 3. Around it up. Back in. Wildcats pull it in 2.
Erickson answers at the other end.
5-point Ferris lead. 17:45 to go in this contest. Long three, Keel hit it, and the Wildcats starting to fire up. Erickson with the basketball. Uses a screen from Ring. He steps back, top of the key, three, no good. Giddens gets the board. Giddens wants to run, leaves for Dudek. Dudek in the paint, lays it up and in. We're tied at 51. 17-10. Left here in the second half. Fans on their feet, getting behind this Wildcat team. Scholler with the basketball on the Gliac side. Stolen by Julian Smith. Julian goes up, lays it up, has it blocked by Scholler. He's out of bounds. It's Wildcat basketball. 51 apiece. 16:55 left in regulation. Bingham checks in for Ferris State along with Hamilton. Entry pass coming from Gerald Gittens Jr. Gives to Dylan Keel, hands off to Gerald. Gerald's going to bring it to the right side on that right wing. Dylan Keel, right wing, being worked by Jimmy Scholler. Here's Gerald, top of the key. Gerald being worked by Bingham. Goes to the right side. Keel, right corner, three, got it again! Dylan Keel's put the Wildcats on three. 54-51. 16:30 left here in the second half. Layup Hamilton, no good. Here comes Gerald Giddens. Keel with the basketball. Right elbow to Gerald. Knocked into the bench by Jimmy Scholler. Wildcat basketball. 24 seconds on the shot clock. 16:22 on the game clock. Timeout. Andy Bronkema and Ferris State will take it with them back in 30 points. Dylan Keel in front of the Wildcat bench. Dylan to inbound. Gives to Gerald Gittens Jr. Gerald on the main of the Wildcat. Goes to the right side with Dylan. Dudek works it to the left wing with Privet. Julian Smith top of the key. Dudek with the basketball. Left elbow spins inside in the paint. He's going to have to get rid of it nearer 3 seconds. Here is Gittens now. Gittens top of the key. Gittens right elbow lays it up. And there's going to be a foul on the drive. That foul's on Tyler Hamilton, his first team first. That shot clock goes back to 20. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. This timeout presented by First Bank. Visit them online at first-bank.com. Back in 30 on the Wildcat Sports Network. It's trailed by 7 at the half. And have scored 16 second half points to Ferris State 6. Ethan Erickson has 20 points for Ferris State. Dylan Keel has 18 for the Wildcats. Biggie Luster checks in after the media timeout. Gets in the paint, finds Dudek. Long jump shot, baseline, no good. Bingham with the board for Ferris State. Jimmy Scholler, Bingham, Hamilton, Clairbout, and Hazelton on the floor for the Bulldogs. Hazelton with the basketball, top of the key. Hazelton goes to the left box, being worked by Dylan Keel. Works his way down, lost it, nearly stolen. Leaves for Clairbout. Clairbout gives to Hamilton, top of the key. Left wing, squaring up, Scholler, three, got it. Jimmy Scholler's tied this game for Ferris State. Merck with the basketball, finds Dudek. Dudek fakes the entry pass. Back to Merck. We're going to have a foul away from the ball on Biggie Luster. That's Luster's third.
Falls on Biggie Luster. That's his third.
That's the team third as well. Tied at 54, 15:06 left here in regulation. Coming in after the timeout is Whitaker. Whitaker and Bingham, Hamilton, Scholler and Hardy in the game for Ferris State. Scholler with the basketball in front of Coach Bronkema. Puts it on the deck, he spins, into the hands of Whitaker, being worked by Kleshman. Kleshman has a 3-ball for the Wildcats this afternoon. Trying to go back doors, loose, stolen by Biggie Luster. Burke with the basketball on the far side. Dylan Keel, top of the key, pump fakes, gets inside, he'll lay it up, got blocked, and it's going to be a foul on the drive. That foul is going to be on Owen Hardy. His first, team's second. Tied at 54, 14, 28 left here in the second half. Dylan Keel at the free throw line to try to get points, 19 and 20. Dylan's free throw on the way is good. Wildcats reestablish a 1-point lead. Second one. Off the front iron and in. Wildcats up 2, 56-54. Bingham on the entry pass. Gives to Scholler. Scholler directing traffic. Bingham goes to the far side. Hands off to Whitaker. Hamilton on that right wing. Puts the ball in his left hand. Gets inside. Lays up right hand. Doesn't get the layup, but he got the foul. He'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Ball's on Biggie Luster.
That's Biggie's 4th. Team 4th. Now Coach Makerzak is going to have to ask his bench. Is it going to be Parzik that steps up? Is it Julian Smith that comes back in? Hamilton's free throw is good. I think he's going to roll with Biggie. Going to roll with Biggie on senior day with 14-12 left here in the game. Ferris hits the front end with Hamilton. Second one is also true. We're tied at 56. Ferris comes with a full court press now. Merck with the basketball. Works the defense, and we're going to drive a foul. It's going to be on Bingham. Bingham picks up his 4th. So Bingham has 4. Luster has 4.
Dean Ring now in for the Bulldogs.
Ding Ring comes back in. Brown Boyd also comes in. Wildcats have Dylan Keel, Derek Murrick, Kleshman, Dudek, and Luster on the floor. Murrick with the basketball, goes to his left side, gives to Dudek. Dudek goes to his right side in the right box, being worked by Hardy. Lefty layup, no good. Rebound goes to Brown Boyd. 13:45 to go in this contest. 56 apiece. Hamilton on the tooth of the Wildcat, goes to the right side now with Whitaker on the Gliac side. Hamilton uses a screen from Ring, gets inside, lefty layup blocked by Luster. Murrick with the basketball, up ahead now to Kleshman. Kleshman lets his defenders go past him. Luster has it blocked. We have a foul on Ferris. Is it going to be on Ring or Hamill or on Hardy? It's going to be on Ring. Tied at 56. They're going to say it's on the ground, not shooting. Merck on the entry pass. Merck standing on the H of Northern. Gets the entry pass. Top of the key to Dylan Keel. Keel puts it on deck left. Box takes it right to the hole. Lays it up and in. Wildcats up 58-56. 13-10 to go in this second half. Ferris State with the basketball. With Brown Boyd. Gives to Ring. Ring. Right elbow. Back out to Brown Boyd in the left wing. Being worked by Kleshman. Coach Bronkema working the officials as Hamilton has the basketball. Uses the screen from Hardy at the free throw line. Lays up, blocked by Dylan Keel. Here's Murrick now. Murrick has a 3-on-2. Back out to Kleshman. Right wing, 3. Got it! free throw line to shoot three. Owen Hardy picks up his second, team fifth. Wildcats shooting three. Thought we had a chance for a 4-point opportunity. And Brown Boyd is going to tie his shoe as Kleshman's going to walk back to the free throw line. Dylan Keel lost his shoe earlier this game. They played with the officials starting it after the brief timeout. Kleshman hits the front end of the three. Wildcats looking for a signature win. Kleshman's second one is true. Wildcats up 4. Ethan Erickson back in with 20 points as Hamilton's going to take a seat. Kleshman now has 6, and the Wildcats have their biggest lead of the afternoon at 5. Erickson goes to the far side of the floor, being picked up by Cal. Taking the basketball is Hamilton. Hamilton free throw line, gets inside left box, lays it up and in. Nice move by Jackson Whitaker. Burke on the main of the Wildcat. Has 10 seconds off the shot clock. Goes to the left elbow, lays it up, missed. Rebound goes to Hardy. Erickson brings it up now across the timeline. Pull up, jump shot, got it. And Ferris is pulled to within 1, 61-60. 11:50 to go here in this second half. Murrick has it on the main. Left wing. Gives back to Cal. Cal Kleshman with the basketball to Dudek. Top the key, 4-3. Oh, baby, what a shot. Wildcats back up by 4, 64-60. Listen at this crowd. Whitaker lost it, stolen by Murrick. Murrick with the basketball. Goes to Dylan Keel and has it out of bounds. It's Northern throwing it away. The fans are saying it's tipped. Coach Mackerzak saying it's tipped. Timeout on the floor. Back in 1 minute on the Wildcat Sports Network.
3, 2.
Casey Ford back here on the Radio Results Network, 100.3, 93.5, AM 600, and those watching on Flow Sports in the great state of Michigan and the state of Wisconsin, and those listening out in Seattle. It's Brown Boyd on the floor, along with Ethan Erickson, Hazelton, Ding Ring, and Whitaker for the Bulldogs. The Wildcats have Gerald Gittens Jr., Dylan Keel, Privet, Julian Smith, and Parzak. Hazelton, it lowers his shoulder. They're saying it's on the ground, no shot. It will not count. We're going to foul on Sam Privet. That's his third. So Privet has 3, Luster has 4, Dudek on the bench for the Wildcats. 64-60, 10:57 to go in regulation. Hazelton with the basketball on his left hand, gets inside left box. He's tied up off the glass, and there's going to be a foul on Privet. I believe it's Privet. If it is, that's his 4th. That is now Privet's 4th. And the Wildcats are 1 foul away from putting Ferris in the bonus. Dudek quickly gets off the bench for the Wildcats. Dudek not much better off as he has 3 personal fouls. Right now, the first free throw is good from Hazelton. 64-61 Wildcats. Dudek, Gittens, Keel, Parzak, and Julian Smith on the floor for Northern. Ferris trails by 2, 64-62. Parzak with the basketball on senior day. Goes to the right side with Dylan Keel. Gerald Gittens Jr. on the left wing, now being worked by Brown Boyd. Dudek, top of the key, squares up for three, off the mark. Rebound goes to Ding Ring. Erickson with the basketball, he has 22 points. Him and Dylan Keel have 22 apiece for their respective teams. Erickson on that Gliak sign, goes to the right side. On the baseline, he gives to Hazelton. Hazelton ball fake, gets in that right box now. Throws it away, it's Wildcat basketball! Like to send get well soon to Rob and Sandy back in Big Rapids calling this game for Ferris State. The flu bug has hit almost everyone in this great state. Keel with the basketball on that right baseline goes to Gerald Gittens Jr. Parzik with the ball on the left side in his left hand. He wants to drive left corner. Brian works it back to Gerald Gittens with 13 points. Gerald at the free throw line floats it up, banks it home, and the Wildcats have a 66-62 lead with 9.5 minutes to go. Erickson with the basketball now, uses the screen from Brown Boyd. He spins on Parzik, drives baseline. Brian's going to pick up a foul, and that's going to send Ethan Erickson to line for a 1-and-1. Business starting to pick up from Vandeman Arena. These two teams, no stranger to close games. Wildcats won 2 close games last year at the Barry Event Center and down in Big Rapids. Ferris State won earlier this year in Big Rapids in a game the Wildcats actually had a lead late in 73-71. Erickson hits the front end of the 1-and-1. The second one is good. It's a 66-64 advantage for Northern. Gittens with the basketball, in trouble, and he's going to be a foul on Ding Ring. That's a 16 foul for Ferris. Gittens got bailed out. Keel's entry pass goes to Gerald across the timeline. Gittens Jr. on that left wing, being worked by Jimmy Scholler. Goes to the right side with Dylan Keel, picked up by Hazelton. Keel on that right baseline, goes up off the glass and in. Wildcats back up by 4, 68-64. Clairmount puts it up, no good. Rebound, Ding Ring. Ring has it stolen by Parzik. Dudek, right wing, gives it Dylan Keel, has 24 points. Dylan in trouble. Right corners, Parzik. Wildcats are reset with 15 on the shot clock, 8.5 left in this game. Gittens left elbow, left box, floats it up. No good, rebound loose. It's out of bounds off the Wildcats as the ball hit Dudek, who was laying out of bounds.
Owen Hardy now in for the Bulldogs.
Owen Hardy checks in for Ferris. Clairmount takes a seat. Ring, Erickson, Hazelton, Hardy, and Jimmy Scholler on for the Bulldogs. Wildcats answer with Gittens and Parzik, Keel, Dudek, and Julian Smith. Parzik switches off. Erickson with the basketball. Now Keel picks him up. Squares up for 3. Off the back iron. Rebound. Goes to Ding Ring. It's knocked away by Gittens, and they're going to get Gittens with a foul. Fans starting to boo here at Vandeman. That's his third. Foul trouble persists for the Wildcats. 18 fouls as Ring goes to the free throw line. We're a second away from immediate timeout. Ring's free throw's good. 68-65. Ferris in the bonus. Next Ferris foul will put the Wildcats in the bonus. Back Back-to-back close games here from Vandermeer. Free throw from ring is good. Ferris trails by 2. Gittens with the basketball. Finds Parzik. Picked up his dribble. Gives it to Dylan Keel across the timeline on the far side. Next timeout will be a media timeout. Parzik to the near side on the left wing. Gives to Gittens. Gittens on that right elbow in the right box. Finds Dylan, left wing. 3 ball. Around. No good. Rebound goes to Jimmy Scholler. Ferris State down 2 with the ball. 7.5 minutes to go. Erickson, right elbow, right box, floats it up and in. Tied at 68. Ethan Erickson, Dylan Keel playing a little game of anything you can do, I can do better. Gittens with the basketball. He'll slow it up, give to Parzik. Gittens on the main of the Wildcat, 15 seconds off the shot clock. Uses a screen from Dudek. Gittens gets in the right box, floats it up. No good. Rebound goes to Jimmy Scholler. 2 players down, and we're going to have a traveling violation on Ethan Erickson. That brings us to immediate timeout. This stuff in the action is presented by First Bank with 9 locations to serve you. Back in 1 minute on the Wildcat Sports Network. Ethan Erickson with 26 points. Dylan Keel, 24 points. Ethan plays for Ferris. Dylan plays for the Wildcats. Merck with the basketball. He's being trapped by Bingham and Erickson. Here comes Dylan Keel now. Dylan picked up his dribble. Here's Merck to the near side. He crosses the timeline. Has a lane, lays it up, no good. Follow-up is no good as Ethan Erickson gets the rebound and Merck's slow to get up. Merck is hurt. Hazelton in the paint, lays it up, and Ferris State has a 2-point lead. Waiting for immediate timeout. No, there's still no timeout as Merck is slow, and we're going to have a travel violation on Ferris State. Julian Smith coming in now for Derek Merrick. Ferris State has a 70-68 lead. There's no stoppage of play by the officials, even when the Wildcats had the basketball. Dylan Keel on the entry pass. Gittens with the basketball. Gittens has 2 points in the second half. It's stolen, nearly stolen. Gittens comes away with it across the timeline. Julian right side, Fleshman right corner. Gets inside right box, leaves a privet, has it blocked by Hardy. Under 6 to play, Ferris with a 2-point lead. Jimmy Scholler with the ball, comes to the near side. Uses a screen from Bingham. Goes back to the far side. Erickson off a screen. Sees up the 3. Got fouled. He'll go to the free throw line for 3. Fans starting to get upset here at Northern. Lots of green and gold in attendance for this one. Erickson with 26 points. Could be 29 by the end of this trip.
Calls on Gerald Gittens Jr. That's his 4th.
Gerald Gittens Jr. just picked up his 4th. So Biggie with 4. Privet with 4. Gerald Gittens Jr. with 4. The Wildcats are starting to run out of players. He hits the front end of the 3. Fleshman's going to have to step up huge along with Julian and play big minutes. Second one is good. Parzik working his way back into game condition. I don't know how much he has left. He's been out for a better part of a month. Erickson hits all 3. 73-68. It's Ferris State in the lead. Julian Smith being trapped, gives to Gerald. Across the timeline, Dylan Keel goes right up the gut. Dylan lays it up, hands missed. Rebound Hazelton of Ferris. Wildcats had a 68-64 lead. 9-0 run from Ferris.
This is a lifestyle, not a choice.
Erickson on the far side of the floor. As Claremont gets off the bench for the Bulldogs. Erickson step back, three right wing, no good. Rebound loose, goes to Hardy of Ferris. Hazelton sees up the three, no good. Rebound goes to Jimmy Scholler. Timeout, Coach Mackerzak. Timeout. Wildcats gonna have to go to the length of the floor here. Dylan Keel runs the baseline, gives to Julian. Julian being double teamed by Bingham and Jimmy Scholler. Here it comes Dylan Keel up ahead to Kleshman. Tees up the three, left wing, got it! Kale Kleshman has pulled the Wildcats within four. Charging foul on Ethan Erickson. It's Wildcat basketball. Now the fans are in this. The officials talking to Kleshman, maybe a little bit extra bantering after that three-point field goal. Wildcats trail by 4, though. Gittens on the entry pass, playing with 4 fouls. Privet out there with 4 fouls. Privet, top of the key. Gives off to Julian Smith. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Kleshman, top of the key. 5 seconds. Kleshman, free throw line. Has it deflected by Bingham, out of bounds. 4 seconds on the shot clock. 4:29 on the game clock. Jackson Dudek checking in for Julian Smith. Dudek has 3 fouls. Jimmy Scholler to guard the entry play. Gittens on the E and the R finds Dylan Keel. 2 seconds, 1 second. Dylan Keel does not get a shot off, and it's a shot clock violation on Northern Michigan. Wildcats need some defensive stops. They trail by 4, 4:24 to go. Hazelton, Scholler, Bingham, Claremont, and Erickson on the floor for the Bulldogs. Gittens, Dudek, Privet, Kleshman, and Keel for the Wildcats. Hazelton left box, uses his off arm, up, under, got it. And it's a 77-71 Ferris State lead. Dylan Keel in trouble. He draws the foul with 4:02 left. And he's going to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. Bingham just fouled out of this game with 4 minutes to play. Ding ring getting off Andy Bronkema's bench. We still have 1 media timeout to go.
Dylan Keel at the line.
Scholler and Hazelton get in the box along with Claremont and Ring. Erickson standing at the top of the key for Ferris. Free throw from Dylan on the way is good. Wildcats trail by 5, can cut it to 4. 1 shot to go. They're waiting for the free throw, the ball to get into Dylan Keel's hand for the free throw. Dylan's free throw on the way is good. Julian Smith checks in for Sam Privet. Don't want to pick up a foul here with 4:02 left. You need Privet for the stretch run. Erickson with the basketball. Erickson crosses the timeline to the near side. Erickson being worked by Kleshman. Scholler takes it on the eye of the Wildcat. Goes to the left side, left elbow with Hazelton. Hazelton puts it on deck in that right box. Charging foul on Hazelton. Wildcat basketball when we come back after this. This stuff, the action is presented by First Bank. Visit them online at first-bank.com. You're listening to the Wildcat Sports Network. Back in 1 minute. Wildcats inbound the basketball. Dudek on that right wing. Gives to Dylan Keel. The Wildcats slowing things up. Only 10 seconds off the shot clock. Wildcat faithful starting to get behind this team. Three ball. Got it. Gerald Gibbs Jr. Wildcats trail by one. 77-76. Ferris State leads. Scholler with the basketball. Hazelton being worked by Keel. Fighting through the screen as Kleshman hits the deck. Hazelton for the answer. Got it. Under 3 to play. It's 80-76. Ferris State. 7 seconds have come off the shot clock, or the game clock, by the time the Wildcats inbound the basketball. Gittens has it for the Wildcats. Gerald on senior day with his team down 4. Top of the key, goes to the right side. Gittens right wing. Drives baseline. Gittens lost it. Gives to Kleshman. Kleshman in the paint. Has it stripped. Loose ball. Hardy fights for it. Goes to Erickson. That's a possession the Wildcats couldn't afford to lose. Jimmy Scholler goes to the far side. Wildcats down 4. Jimmy Scholler spins in the paint. Goes back out now. 10 on the shot clock. Hazelton takes it on the baseline. Hazelton in the paint. Fadeaway jumper. Got it. It's a 6-point Ferris lead. 1:55 to go. Gittens in the air. Gives to Dylan Keel. Dudek, right corner, 3, no good, it's short. Dylan Keel with a two-handed slam. Wildcats trail by 4, 82-78 with 1:38 to play. Wildcats coming with a press now. Hazelton on the entry pass, gives to Scholler, followed by Cale Kleshman. And Ferris is walking to the other end to shoot free throws.
Falls on Cal Kleshman. That's his first. Team 10.
That's team foul number 10 for Northern.
Jimmy Scholler on the line.
Cale Kleshman for the Wildcats picked up his first personal. Free throw is good from Scholler. Wildcats trail by 5. Scholler trying to ice this for Ferris. Wildcats need some free throw misses, which they get, and some defensive stops. Dylan Keel with the basketball. Wildcats trail by 5, 83-78. Dylan Keel lost it, puts it in the corner. Julian Smith left corner 3, no good. Rebound goes to Hazelton of Ferris. Wildcats need a defensive stop. They trail by 5. They're going to play this out as Erickson crosses midcourt. 10 seconds off the shot clock. Can the Wildcats get this stop? Scholler standing on the Wildcat whisker. Hazelton right elbow. You got to put this in Erickson's hands. You just have to. Right box. They get it. Hardy pulls up, jump shot, got it. Owen Hardy, the role player, with a crucial basket. Gittens, left wing, squares up, 4-3, got it. Wildcats trail by 4, 85-81. Erickson with the basketball. Erickson being double teamed. Trying to get ridden out of bounds. And there's going to be a timeout. Andy Bronkamon.
And Ferris.
To ding ring, he gets fouled right away by Julian Smith.
Falls on Julian Smith. That's his 3rd.
That's Julian's 3rd. Ring at the free throw line. On the season, he's 69% On the night, he's 4-4. Sometimes math doesn't make sense. Ring spins the ball. Free throw on the way. Good. 5-point Ferris lead. As Privet and Lusser take a seat, Gittens comes back in. Gittens, Dudek, Dylan Keel, Julian Smith, and Cal Kleshmet on the floor for the Wildcats. Free throw on the way is good. Ring is 6 of 6 tonight. 6-point Ferris lead. 32 seconds to go. Gittens Jr. top of the key, squares up, 4-3, around and out, rebound goes to Ding Ring, and that should do it for Ferris State. Wildcats down 6.
Ball's on Cal Kleshmet. That's his second.
Kleshmet picks up his second. Ring going back to the free throw line. Fans starting to exit as the Wildcats trail by 6 with 25 seconds to go. Ring's free throw's good. The 69% free throw shooter is 7 of 7 tonight. All 7 points from the free throw line. Now he's 8 of 8. Gittens with the basketball, being picked up by Ring. Dylan Keel, top of the key, deep 3, banks it home. Wildcats aren't dead yet, there's still a pulse. Followed by Kleshmet, that is his third. 89-84. Ferris State. Erickson going to the free throw line to shoot 2. Erickson with 29 points for Ferris. 31 for Dylan Keel. Erickson's free throw is good. Erickson is now 7 of 8 from the line. He's a 90% free throw shooter. Second one is true. Wildcats trail by 7, 91-84. Gittens with the basketball. Right wing squares up 4-3. Around and out. Rebound loose. Goes to Scholler. Up ahead to Erickson. And that's going to do it. Ferris State's going to run it out. And they're going to come away with a